Welcome back, Profit Takers. It's Victoria here, and today I was going over gold, and I figured I'd just do a quick video, just explaining, you know, whenever you see a blank, when the PTAD is just blank, as you can see here, gold. We don't have anything set up here, right? So we're just going to go through the process, right? So Friday, and the two things that I recommend, obviously, is that you get the dashboard and that you get the this indicator, the high, low, open, close. And this is what is going to automatically populate the high, the previous day high and low, and then the close price. That's very important. You can also have it to show the open price for the day, but I don't, because sometimes they're just very close together. Okay, I just use the close price because that's what I've learned in the Stacy Burke training. So on Friday, well, actually not Friday, but this is Thursday. Make this a little small. So here on Thursday, we can see here, now today's Tuesday. So today is what you would call day 2 in the weekly template, and it often expands the range. So Thursday we had price that was closed in breakout, meaning you see the previous day high and low here. And I like to, let me get my pen real quick. I like to identify where price close. I just draw a box, right? I just make it green. Okay. And then obviously this was the peak low. Okay. And I just do it that way. All right. The next thing, as you can see here, is the previous day high and low. And then obviously that was the closing price. So this was a beautiful trade for the Asia session after this peak high broke out and failed and just came tumbling down. Okay, so Thursday we closed in breakout. Friday, right, once price opened, right, we had a stop hunt to the low, but it did not continue. So we knew this breakout so far is holding. Okay, and it also closed above the open. So this was also a signal for first green day. Okay, so Monday, obviously you would expect a green trade. We did have, and I was too, because I see this huge high, right? There's a high here, and I'm like, okay, every time I see a high, it's always a signal. But in order for, this to play through, it does need to dump and then pump. Okay. Sometimes you can get that in that same day, and sometimes they'll just dump for the whole day, and then this would just be a gigantic pullback. Okay. So I'm expecting that. Okay, so here's the previous day. Let me just delete some of this. So here is, previous day high and low, right? Again, first green day. Not only is it a first green day, it's also an inside day. So once it breaks out, right, we're in breakout, and then it just fails, right? And again, I was expecting for a dump and pump. So it did dump, right? Stop hunt to the low, boom. And then, we're back inside of the range, and it closed inside. So closing inside, going to the sideways, then obviously, the earlier session was able to take this long, right? So now, we have, we just put in a high right now. Now it is 8:20, which is, we had news today. I think the news already hit. Let's see. No, the news is at 10, right? So I'm not trading until, for 30 minutes. So 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock my time. So we do have a high here. This is going to be a level that's going to be important, because I am expecting this to perhaps, maybe it might come to this level. I don't know. Maybe it'll dump down, and then it will start to pump back up, right? And once that happens, once it crosses this previous day high level, this should turn on. This should now set the PTAD to let you know, okay, where we are. Like this should be starting to show you it's 2 days out or whatever. So this is day one. We don't count this day technically, 2 and 3, right? And we're not counting Friday because it was an inside day. It did close up, it did give us a signal, but it was still an inside day. It didn't break any levels, but it did break the level on Monday. And then today, day 3, in the 3-day cycle, we're looking for it to break the level. And once it does that, then it's on and popping. On and popping. Hopefully, this is probably going to be a good target there. Obviously, this is a good target here. Is it going to make it to the previous week high on today? I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of news today. Once it breaks this level here, then obviously, who knows? But I'm just putting it out there. All right. Just something to think about. Again, all this is just something to think about. Not making any recommendations or anything like that, but this is just what I'm seeing, and we'll just have to wait to see how it plays out. So I hope you got some value in this quick video on how you count the days when the PTAD is blank, because it's still in indecision, because nothing has broken. No levels have been broken, right? To let us know, okay, we're long, but we can already see that it is kind of setting up that way, but we're not going to know right for sure until after news hits and see what happens with price. Okay. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.